by this award. And I want to thank Dr. Forte and Mrs. Forte. Thank you so very, very much. And looking out in this audience, oh God, and the fashions, I'm in my element. I'm in my element. Thank you so very much. Really, thank you. I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York. My father was a steel laborer and my mother was a nurse. I have 4 siblings, an older brother, an older sister, a younger sister, and a younger brother. I'm the middle child. I'm a nerd. I was a competitive swimmer on an all-black swim team. I was an honor student, and I wanted to be a lawyer. My parents bought a home in an all-white neighborhood with my dad's GI Bill. It was a great life. A few bullies here and there, but basically a good life. And I tell people I was the ugly duckling because my big sister, she had this thick, straight, black hair. Not like this, I mean like her real her real hair. And my baby sister was short, high yellow, with all the curves. Baby sister had all the guys. As a matter of fact, she broke up with this fella and I asked her, could I have him? She said, sure. We were about 11 or 12. We weren't allowed to have any boyfriends. I actually called him up. I said, hi, bud. You my boyfriend now. He said, no, I'm not. I'm Joanne's name. I said, not anymore. She don't want you no more. I had no shame because I had tunnel vision. I had laser focus about what I wanted to do in my life, and that was to become a successful lawyer. This whole modeling thing came out of left field, totally. I was going straight up this road to college, and all of a sudden, this modeling possibility came up over here, and I made a hard right turn, especially when I found that models made $75 an hour for standing there with your hands on their hips. And my father was making $75 a week, and they were struggling. And the cost of living was going up, but their pay stayed the same. I seized that modeling opportunity, and I'm glad I did. I'm Beverly Johnson. I was the first Black woman to grace the cover of American Vogue. That cover changed my life. Now you have to remember, this is 1974. There's no Instagram or Twitter, and no women of color on the cover of American Vogue, the holy grail of the fashion industry. My life took off in ways that's hard to describe. Many of you watched it happen, but you weren't watching me. You were watching the face of America and the face of beauty starting to include women of color. For the first time maybe in my life, I felt a kind of empowerment that doesn't have words. Something profound inside of me was released, and I suddenly knew that I didn't need anyone's permission to be all that I am. It gave me access to addressing every part of my life. It's allowing me to achieve all those big, hairy, audacious goals that I never acted upon before, that have been like screaming inside of me for a lifetime. Things that I never thought I could achieve. I hope you all act on your big, hairy, audacious goals as well. I'm writing books. I have a brand that's flourishing. The Face That Changed It All was a New York Times bestseller about my life, which was purchased by Warner Brothers, and I'm hoping for a miniseries, and I have a thriving business, and I even did a workshop of a one-woman show about my crazy life I've been blessed to have. I have 4 grandchildren. As the great Madam C. Walker said, don't sit down and wait for opportunities to come to you. Make them. Every remarkable journey begins with one step and then another and another. And I challenge you, no, I implore you to take the first step on the road that will hand you that part of your life that you have put on the back burner for far too long. You have the right. We have the right. And as the great prophet Hildy, if not now, when? So let me tell you about my current journey. When I close my eyes and think about that thing which would help me make my mark, not just as a face, but as something more than that. And I know what it is. My dream is that if in 2 years I get a tap on the shoulder by one of you, and you say to me, you know that talk you did 2 years ago awoke something inside me, and it gave me permission to pursue my teaching credentials. And now I'm a teacher, or I applied to law school, and I started last week, or just hundreds of other things that you are personally considering right now. And if that happens, if I get that tap on my shoulder, then I will have accomplished my dream during this part of my life. Shirley Chisholm said I can. Maxine Waters said I can. Madam C.J. Walker said I can. Oprah said I can. And I say, so can you. That is my vision. I want to introduce my best friend. We're born in the same house, we're the same age. We've been friends since the day we were born. Yvonne Dollar Bratton. And I also want to say, follow me on my Instagram. I am Beverly Johnson. And I'm dead serious.